What's up, Timmy's here. Now, 2025 saw lots of really good film, like dramas and dramedies. There's been great comedies as well, but lots of really good dramas as and all. So here is my official top 10 favorite movie dramas of 2025. All right, coming in at number 10 is Sorry Baby. Now, Sorry Baby, of course, is A24's film directed by Eva Victor. It is, of course, character study about of course, where like something ends up, happen to Ava Victor's character, and it is a really decent, character study, say the least. Ava Victor, who of course, both directed and starred in this, and they also wrote it, did a great job. I mean, it is pretty tense at times here. Really like the relationship with the cat as well. I mean, it is a really decent film that's well worth watching. All right, number 9 is The Life of Chuck. The Life of Chuck, of course, is based on the story by Stephen King, that blends like heartfelt reflection with narrative threads here, and it chronicles the life of Chuck, trading meaning to like memory, connection, and sense of life here. And great cast like Mark Hamill's great, Tom Hiddleston's terrific. Uh, you have Matthew Lillard, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Karen Gillian. Like the list goes on and on. Really good, decent cast members there. Number 8 is Hamnet. Now, Hamnet, of course, is directed by Chloe Zhao, who obviously won an Oscar for for Nomadland, and she directed Eternals. I thought she did a really good job with Hamnet. Of course, you got Paul Mescal, Jesse Buckley, based on an adaptation of obviously based on a novel here about the pretty much what inspired the making of Hamlet and stuff, and the cinematography is great. The performances by Mescal, Jesse Buckley is great. It's such a really good one if you guys haven't seen it. Number 7 is Sentimental Value. Of course, starring the likes of Stellan Skarsgård, Elle Fanning, and of course, it follows characters wrestling with memory, love, purpose as they navigate heart-tugging intersections of career, personal history. Elle Fanning really gives such a good performance. Stellan Skarsgård, Renee Ranslife is great. It's such a really decent film. Great script as well, worth watching. Number 6 is Eleanor the Great. Of course, Eleanor the Great is an interesting story starring June Squibb, who I don't, it's such a shame she's not really getting hardly any Oscar buzz for this, because I really thought she was excellent here. Of course, obviously directed the directorial debut by Scarlett Johansson. And of course, it follows like Eleanor, who's like a 94-year-old woman who strikes up an unlikely friendship with this 19-year-old student in New York City. And now it also stars Erin Kellyman, who she got a lot of slack because she did stuff like because people were not a fan of her on Falcon and Winter Soldier or that not so good Willow show. But you know what? Anyone who says she's not a good actress seriously haven't seen Eleanor the Great. This actually really proves that she could be pretty good. With the right material stuff, I thought she was excellent here. Like the chemistry with June Squibb and Erin Kellyman was really excellent. Chiwetel Ejiofor, another Chiwetel Ejiofor film on this list. It is a really good one here. If you guys haven't seen it, highly recommend it. All right. Number 5 is Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere. Of course, this is based on the story of Bruce Springsteen's life during the making of his raw agnostic Nebraska album. Jeremy Allen White is excellent in this. Paul Walter Hauser, Stephen Graham, Jeremy Strong. It's a shame that Dusty Young's not really getting much award buzz, because I know she was excellent here, playing like Jeremy Allen White's girlfriend here. She really has such a good role in this. It's such a really good one. If you guys haven't seen it, give it a go. All right, number 4 is Highest to Lowest. Now, of course, this is a updated version of Akira Kurosawa's High and Low, and Denzel Washington, A$AP Rocky is great in this one. Jeffrey Wright, Ice Spice even pops up. It kind of makes me want to see Ice Spice try her branch out acting more, because she only had like little little screen time, but I really quite liked what she brought to the table. So it'll be cool. Like her only acting credit right now is appearing in SpongeBob, but I do hope she actually branch out into more acting because I think she could have some talent there. But anyway, yeah, highest to lowest again was a really decent one. Denzel was great. Jeffrey Wright, great performances all around. It's great music as well. It's such a really good one there. All right, number 3 is Jay Kelly. Now, of course, Adam Sandler, who I will say his performance in this is not as great as, let's say, his performances in Uncut Gems, Reign Over Me, Punch Drunk Love, nothing like that. But he is still excellent in this. George Clooney is great. Billy Crudup's terrific. Riley Keough, Greta Gerwig. Of course, this is a Netflix film about a movie star named Jay Kelly, who escapes Hollywood with his longtime manager, Ron, for a soul-searching journey across Europe. And along the way, like they confront, career regrets, family relationships, unknowable price of fame. Has some nice humor to it. Sandler, hopefully he'll get some Oscar consideration. Who knows? But he was really good in here. All right, and Billy Crudup was great too. Number 2 is One Bow After Another. One Bow After Another is an excellent one. Now, some of these films will actually be in my top 10 favorite of the year list, which I will do that on New Year's Eve. But One Bow After Another is it's definitely one of the best. Leo DiCaprio is great. Sean Penn, Paul Thomas Anderson did a great job directing this. Tiana Taylor, Chase Finney is someone to keep your eye out for. It's such a really decent film. I mean, there are lots of people that's calling this thing woke, whatever. But hey, people's calling it woke. This movie is pretty much based on those type of people. So yeah. But yeah, One Bow After Another is a really decent one. Well worth watching there. All right, number 1 is of course Marty Supreme. Now, Marty Supreme, who I still say Timothée Chalamet actually deserves to win his Oscar for this because he is great. Of course, a great character-driven story about Marty Mouser, who's the table tennis hustler with like sky-high ambitions. Timothée Chalamet is great in this one. Gwyneth Paltrow's terrific. Odessa Zion. And Kevin O'Leary's okay. I mean, Tyler, the Creator, Fran Drescher. It's such a really good one. Great performance all around. Definitely has some fun humor to it. It's not a full, like a ha-ha type comedy, but it definitely has some really funny moments in it. And it's great, again, great performances, some intense scenes. I mean, if you guys haven't seen it, highly recommend that. But that's pretty much it there. Here is my quick rundown. Number 10, Sorry Baby. 9, The Life of Chuck. 8, Hamnet. 7, Sentimental Value. 6, Eleanor the Great. 5, Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere. 4, Highest to Lowest. 3, Jay Kelly. 2, One Bow After Another. And number 1 is Marty Supreme. Now there's some honorable mentions I like to include. Let's see. Train Dreams. The Secret Agent is another pretty good one. If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You, which also has A$AP Rocky in it. Let's see. What else we got here? Song Sung Blue, which I just saw yesterday, was a good one. The Friend is another really decent one. I mean, there was some really good, like Eddington's another good one. I mean, I could have probably done a top 20 instead. Again, Train Dreams. Definitely not Julianne Roman. That's, yeah. Now, there's still some I still haven't seen yet, like Ann Lee and all, but probably won't see that until next month. But let me know you guys. What are some of your favorite movie dramas or dramedies of the year? Draw comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Simon Sire.